Hi everyone. I hope everybody's doing great. We have a lovely weather today. It's supposed to be 25 degrees and we are planning to go to swimming pool later with the kids, and yeah, I hope it's going to be great. So, but nevertheless, I'm making this quick video just to say that last 2 times I had a big problem uploading the videos from my phone to the computer. It was taking literally forever. I don't know what was the problem. Was it my network? Was it some other problems there? But yeah, this week I decided that I have to do it a little bit different. I will be making the videos as I go during the week, and then I will just put them together at the end of it. It might be faster that way. So here I go. So it's already Wednesday. I had set myself some tasks for this week on Monday, and on Tuesday I posted the video. And during these 2 days, I have basically been working on the doily that I had been showing you. Yes, I am really excited, and I can't wait to see how it's gonna look when it has been finally completed and like finalized and like ready to be presented. But the thing is that, as I said in my previous video, that I have had at home some rings, these metal rings which I use for these kind of doilies, and I knew that I have only left 2 rings of 50 centimeters diameter. It's kind of big, it's very big, and definitely not suitable for my windows in my apartment because I have them rather small, and if I set such a doily in my window, it will literally just cover the whole window. But yeah, and I couldn't find them white when I was looking for them before, because I have been having them around like for some time now. So and they are like silver. I wish I would have found them white, because before then I had usually used white, and it looks, I think, more better, because then it's kind of like blends in with the white yarn you use for the doily. If you use white yarn, of course. So in this case, I have only silver, but I really don't want to buy a new ring because they're rather expensive. And just for this one case, if I have already these ones lying around, why not use them? So yesterday I finished the whole idea, as I was telling you before, the pattern. I started. It was already 12 o'clock. It was like midnight. I knew I have to go to sleep because it's already late, and I have to wake up early. But I was like, I want to see how it's going to look like when it's added to the ring. I just need to see if it's actually going to fit, because it was very stretchy, but at the same time, well, it can stretch up to the certain point only, right? And I took the ring and I just said, no, let me just start working on it so I can figure out how it's going to be, if it's going to actually fit, because I already had a plan B. If it doesn't work, I might go a little bit back and like add up another row, or I really would have to order another one, maybe 1 or 2 centimeters narrower ring for this thing. But as I went, I was struggling with it, but I had succeeded. There is still a little bit left, but I just want to show you as it is in the process so you would understand what I have been dealing here with. So yesterday night I succeeded to do almost all of it. There is still left this part that needs to be added to the ring, but I just want you to understand that I'm struggling. My hands were all in pain yesterday, and it's really getting harder and harder as I go to add it up. But on the other hand, it is really stretched very well, and you can see that the pattern as well shows very well, like can be seen more better that way. So I like where is it going, but I'm scared to ruin my hands with these things. But it's there, it's almost there. So this is almost done. When I will finish with this one, the next thing will be to go around this section, because I have added them with a single crochet around. So I will stretch them. Then I have to sew here the middle part as well, and then I want to go here and add some nice little edging. It's usually very hard to find like a good idea for the edging, because it can't be too wide, because then it will be bending, and I don't know, as much as I have used stiffener, it's still either the yarn has to be very stiff itself. I have had some cotton yarn which is rather stiff, but this is rather soft one, and therefore I don't think it will be just hanging. It as doesn't matter how much stiffener I would use. So it has to be rather small, but like something interesting. So I will see what I can come up with. I will try and use maybe from the pattern, because I was thinking maybe to give it a try and see if I can add up something from this here. If you can see, yeah, this final row which is around there. Let me see if I can do that. It looks different from the one I have here and here, because here it is used a smaller size hook, first of all. Well, definitely different yarn, but I don't think the yarn difference in yarn is the most significant difference. The most important is that it's smaller size hook, so it's more like tight, more like blend in together. Because this one is really, I was crocheting very loosely, and despite not adding the edge, I have already stretched it to the 50 centimeter wide circle, while there is the final results to be 40 centimeters. So yeah, and then let me see if when I will finish with this one, I will add up also something like a cord that I can tie it on, that it can be hanged on something. And then I will see about the decorations. I'm not sure, because the decorations itself, the ring itself is rather big, right? And if I will be adding down here something, it will look even more massive. It will be much bigger, and it will be not that beautiful, I think. But maybe something, maybe also some kind of ribbons going through the through this star which in the middle of the flower. I don't know. Maybe if you have any ideas, I'll be happy to hear them. But other than that, I will just try and improvise on it. So I have updated you with what I have been doing. Today is Wednesday, and I really pray that I can be actually finishing it up today. The other thing is that I have been using 2mm hook for this one, and I'm really scared about the hands here, my hands, my poor hands, that I will have to use very small hook for this, because it has been like very tight around here. I mean, it's going loosely around, because the ring itself, you see, it's like sliding good on it, but it's here to get on these in each stitch. I really require a very small size hook that can easily get inside through, because I was trying yesterday with a 2mm. Unfortunately, it didn't work out like that easy. Yeah, so I will have to figure out something smaller. So wish me luck. I'm going to try and finish it today. So I have finally finished attaching the doily to the ring. So you can see that it's very like tight and has been very like stretched. Yeah. So I started making the edging, which I would like to use for this, but I realized that the edging I want to add up is not gonna be good if I will leave it white. So I want to cut off now and try using another color. I have found this kind of, I bought it in a Euro shop in a local store. So this is a lovely yarn that I usually use. I have been using the white ones. Usually they have two colors, white and this beige kind of a color. So, and I want to make this around this edging from this yarn, because if it goes with the white, it's completely plain and not interesting to look at. So I was thinking that the edging, which would look more like it with a different color, it would look better. So this is how it's turning out. So yeah, now let's continue with the edging. So it's Saturday evening, and I thought, let me sit down and just give a quick update regarding what I have done, about my tasks, how I accomplished any already. So yeah, this week has been very hard, and first of all, not having enough time, and second of all, I really feel somehow down and trying to cope with so many things that it has been very, very like mentally hard. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, my partner in crime, the father of my children, had traveled for a whole month away. And well, normally I wouldn't feel a difference because I'm like all the time with the kids, right? But it's good to know that he's around because there are times when you are very tired and you can just ask for help, and somehow two is better than one. And yeah, and all is good. All in general is good. Just that Tuesday I posted the video. On Wednesday I took the kids after the school and kindergarten to the swimming pool, and I was so determined that I'm going to sit and crochet in the evening because I need to finish the doily. And guess what? I couldn't even find the time for that. I was so tired when we got back, and to quickly feed everybody and just put them to sleep. And the little one, I don't know what is wrong with him, but he's like, it's so hard to put him lately to sleep. He's just fighting this whole going to sleep thing. And yeah, so of course, after fighting with him for 30 minutes and trying to put him to sleep, it's just like you are in the end ready to fall asleep with him. So that's what happened on Wednesday after the swimming pool. I was not I just didn't have strength anymore. And then on Thursday, my little daughter just stayed at home because yeah, the kindergarten was closed for that day. So again, more thinking of what to do, how to entertain her, and this and that, and yeah, all the time something. And then we went in the evening, like in the late afternoon, to the shop. It's like a discount shop here where you can buy different things like for the hobby crafting for the house, whatever. So I've not been there before, and I thought, let me go and check what is there. And guess what I did? I got something that I thought I would never buy, but I was having it in my mind for some time. So, and that is Happiness Blooms from Within. it's a painting. It's a coloring book, simple coloring book for the like grown-ups, I guess. There were several of these ones, and I just thought, let me just take one. I have been thinking about it before but I thought it's just a childish like thing to color the book, who has the time for it? But sometimes when I sit together with my daughter and color, then I find it actually a rather soothing activity, like calming. And so, and yeah, I felt like getting one for myself. And on Thursday, after again struggling to put my little one to sleep, I was just so exhausted in the evening. And yeah, I sat down instead of crocheting out. Guess what I did? I was coloring the book. And yeah, but I did eventually force myself to finish what I needed to finish. And on Thursday, I finished the doilies, this edge, the edging. I have finished it. Um, it was such an annoying thing to do, for real, because while you're making the doily, it's kind of cool and fun activity, because you get to like follow the pattern, and you see how it's becoming and blooming, and you're like excited to see how it's gonna look like. But when you have added it to the ring, then this edging part is like something you need to like make to make it like a finishing touch, but it's not already enjoyable because it's already, you know, it's so repetitive something. And yeah, don't feel like, I was not happy doing that. And I did finish it, but it was like around 1 o'clock I finally finished it, and I said, that's it, I'm going to sleep. I was very tired. And guess what? At 4 or 5, no, around 5 o'clock, my little one woke up and he don't want to sleep anymore. And then I managed to finally put him back to sleep by 6, but by 7 o'clock we were supposed to wake up. And then it was just, I was so very tired the whole day. And when you are not physically, like you have not physically rested, you also become grumpy and everything. And just like, yeah. And Friday kindergarten, school, everything, this and that, and everything would have been perfect. But in the evening, I had a problem with my youngest one. She gave me a real big tantrum, and I know she was tired, but sometimes it's hard for her to control her anger and everything, and then it's becoming so, you feel exhausted after fighting with it, because you know you have to be like a, you know, cool and down to earth parent who does not explode of this nonsense when it happens. And so, but it's so hard. And when that was finally finished, I was really tired. I was like exhausted, completely drained out. And I didn't even color. I didn't do anything. I was just literally sitting in a silence quietly for I don't know, an hour or so. I just didn't want to do anything. So it's, and what I came to understand, that it's actually, you know, why do we quit the things we love doing? As sometimes because of this kind of a thing, that every day, that the physical tiredness just makes us so tired that we don't want anything anymore. I don't know how to explain this thing, but yeah. But nevertheless, today was a new day, Saturday, and yesterday evening I did finally told myself I need to finish the doily, and guess what? I finished the doily. I finished the cord. The cord was the last thing to be left, and actually there is one more thing that needs to be done. I'm gonna do it now. I need to stiffen it, just go around the edging, because the edging, I was like trying to make it rather loose, and it's like a little bit hanging or so. It's not like hanging, but it's not like straight, standing like stiffly and like straight. And so I think I want to go around it and like stiffen it, and just, it is already on the window. I put it on my daughter's window, and it would be like going out on the street side. And we're living like on the 2-story house, and our apartment is on the 2nd floor. So I hanged it this morning just to see how it looks like from the inside, and was like enjoying a look at my final, like how it looks like. And today I was all day outside. I was since morning going there to, I needed to post offices, and then I promised my kids to take them to a small zoo here, and then we were in a playground park and another playground. I was so tired. When I was coming home by around 6 o'clock or so, we were coming finally back with the little ones, and I'm approaching the house, and I see our window, and I remember that beautiful thing. I have put it in the window, and it looks so amazing from the outside. Like, it looks huge, because I have a smaller one, like 3 times smaller, on the kitchen window, which is also on the same side. and well, it doesn't look like so impressive, but comparing with it, it's like huge, really huge. So I'm gonna try and make maybe a video from the how it looks like from the outside, but I don't think I can like present it that good how it looks like, but well, I'm gonna try. So yeah, so what I want to say is Saturday evening, and the only thing I have done is to finish the doily. So I feel like the tasks that I have put upon me, I'm not gonna finish them because uh yeah, the other thing, I was supposed to finish the hearts, like I was telling myself that I would like to have at least a couple of sets more put aside, if not three, then at least one or two may. And the thing is that I was in the shop and checked that I checked them the pink pearls that I needed, these beads which I used for these hearts, and they're not there anymore. Different other colors did I find, but not this one. So I don't know. Maybe, and I think I could have not enough for one set, but maybe this is what I could do this evening, because spider, I'm having it on my mind, but I don't think I can do it today. I mean, like, this is something like huge. I'm gonna try maybe tomorrow, because I promised myself that tomorrow is gonna be a peaceful day. Though in my mind, I have a feeling I might take kids again in the evening to the swimming pool, because they are promising like warm weather tomorrow. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, this is how much I have done. Only the doily part is done, and I can't wait to share it with you guys because it looks beautiful. At least I think so. So bye for now. So I have stiffened my doily, and I was like particularly trying to stiffen this edging around, but to be honest, I don't know, maybe it's because of the very soft cotton or what, but I don't see much of a difference, to be honest. Yeah, well, it's standing as it is, but it's kind of bendy. If you want it anyway, it will not be like standing stiffly around. So I did a little bit spray on top, but as I say, when you stretch it like this on the ring, it doesn't make much of a difference. It's still the way it is. So yeah, that's what I have done. Now it's all set just to be put on the window. morning coffee. It's Monday, again Monday. I hope you all are doing great. And, well, I'm trying to be okay too. As I said in one of my videos, that this week has been very hard on me. I mean, as I said, my partner in crime has traveled and I'm kind of left alone with the kids. And I mean, I'm usually like this, but it's nice to have like a backup, you know, when you really feel like very tired, you can still ask, you know, your other half to help out. And so, but in this case, it's all on me. And yeah, it's kind of stressful. And the kids are also, I don't know, is it because of the full moon or is it some kind of a secret competition they have arranged behind my back to who's going to first want to drive mama crazy? But they are like working very hard on it. But I believe it's a new week. It's new goals and everything. So I hope that it's going to get better. This week is going to be more better, I promise you. I mean, it must be. It just simply must be. So I had set myself 3 goals this week, and that was the spider, that was the doily, to finish it and to put it as a window decoration, and the third one was to that was a confused one, right? As much as I remember, there was either to finish the 3 sets of the hearts or to try and start doing the trousers for my boy, strompler. Yeah, for my boy. So, you know, when I before then said that the week was rather hard, you know, that I was going with it somewhere. That means that it was really hard to find a time to just do something about the crocheting. But if you just happen to look behind my back, guys, you know, I have lied to you. I lied big time. Wait, you can't see it because I guess the light, maybe if I step it back a bit. You know what? I told you that I have a ring of 50 centimeters. I was so sure it's 50. But can you imagine? After I finished it, I measured it. I just to be sure, you know, I realized it's 55 centimeters. So it's even wider than I thought before. Yeah, you can't see it good behind my window. So 55 centimeters is this. Let me sit down. 55 centimeters is this beauty. But the thing is that it kind of looks good. I was kind of worried because I think I tried before this size ring on my window and it felt like, nah, it's somehow taking the whole space. But let me put the video which I just took outside. I was with a little one walking around and I was approaching the house and I saw this beauty in my window and just every time it makes me smile. I said, wow, I made it. It's awesome. This is something that I'm very proud of. So yeah, by the way, I have put it also on my Etsy. I'm adding the link to it as well in the description box. So yeah, it's 55 centimeter diameter, and it's beautiful. That's all. So already Friday, I was like setting into my mind that I have to start doing the spider. But we had this big drama with my daughter on Friday, and that was too much. I was not ready to start a new project after that. Then there was a Saturday. I was like starting to get into the right mood. I was like, okay, I have to start checking the patterns and like you set my mind for that. But I didn't start then yet as well. And then yesterday, Sunday evening, I said, that's it. I'm going for it. But one thing I did for the first time in my life, I bought a pattern on Etsy. I'm super proud about it, seriously. But because I told myself this week has been hard, I have put this task on myself to finish up. And the thing is that, yeah, why struggle more and like try and create new pattern out of nowhere when there is already done, and let's just like give it a chance and see if it works with my yarn and it's going to be okay or not. So I bought a pattern. I'm going to put the link to this pattern in Etsy in a description box as well. So far so good. Yesterday I made the butt part of the spider, and I started working on the head. I stopped where I'm supposed to be putting the eyes, but it was already like 1 o'clock at night, and I have to take this morning the kids to the kindergarten and everything, and I knew I was not going to wake up then. So I was just like, let me put this whole thing aside and get on with it. So so this morning, while it's still peaceful, I want to actually try and work on the spider, and maybe I can like make a body of it to complete the body. And then let's see if I'm going to be lucky to do the legs. But I guess it will go as my task for this week, because yeah, you have to forgive me. So this is about the spider. So, and this leaves us with the task number 3 that I had set for myself. I was supposed to like start thinking about the strompler. I really wanted to, but unfortunately I did not get to it at all, because I realized that I can only set one like serious new project at a time, not like 2 or 3 for it's too much, you know. There's supposed to be one bigger project, and then the other 2 can be just something that to finish up or something small. So the strompler is there in the list, but I'm not gonna get on it at once. Maybe it's gonna be for this week. I have not yet decided about my goals for this week. So, and therefore about the hearts, I was like, I finished the big doily, and I thought I can't jump into the spider at once. It's like also like pretty big for me, because it's some kind of new creature you have to create there, you have to make with your own hands. So, and I thought, let me just work on my little card roses to take my mind off, like to I don't know how to even say that, just like to transit to the next point before I start a new project. So I have made those 12 heart roses. I have not put the beads in all of them, but as I said, I don't have any more of the pink beads. I have exactly for one set for 12 heart roses left, and that's it. So I'm gonna make this one set and put it aside, and well, if I happen to be in the same shop and I see those pink beads again, I'm gonna just buy them and make more. But for now, one set just put aside in my stash is gonna be good enough. So that's about it. Okay, and now it's all is left is to set the task for this week, so I know what needs to be done, and like at least try and finish them. So obviously first has to be amigurumi related. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue with the spider. So this is the butt part of the spider. This is what I made yesterday. Yeah, this is what I made yesterday. It needs to be so the ends secure that all is good, stuff it, and then there is the head, which is also halfway done. And now I'm going to try and figure out what is with the eyes that I have, because they are supposed to be rather big eyes, and I don't think I have such. I'm going to check what I have from my stash. The other thing is, if you have this pattern, or you want to purchase it or something, there's a rather big crochet needle used, and the specific yarn which I don't have here. As I said, I'm using the thing that I have, the yarn that I have here, and this one requires like 4.5 millimeter hook, at least that's what I'm using here. So, and there's like 8 or so millimeter hook, so I believe this is going to be quite smaller than the one it's supposed to, like how it's supposed to be in the pattern. So yeah, it's gonna be like a little bit different, but that means that the eyes also maybe are not supposed to be like 30 millimeters. I can use maybe smaller ones. Let me see what I can come up with regarding the eyes. So task number 1 is to finish the spider. So, and this is my task number 2. I'm gonna be taking very easy on myself, and I'm just gonna finish this one set with the heart roses. So I have these ones I have made already. They were lying around for some time. So I have 2 white, 1 pink, 1 purple, and I have made the rest of them as well. 3 pink ones, 3 purple ones, and 2 white ones, but they still need to have the beads sewn inside. So that's what I need to do. I have to weave in the ends and stiffen them with a spray. And then they will be done. So that's my plan. And what I would want to do when I finish this one, I want to think about my next like this kind of small project that I can put on the sale for the like applique type of a thing. Is to think about the next one. This is made from the thread cotton yarn. I made this kind of a rose, and I used the beads. Remember I showed you in one of my first videos or something, I had these little box full with the beads I've got, and I thought that having a white rose like this, I can actually use it with all those beads inside, like different kind of a I can add basically any color bead with the white yarn. So I'm thinking maybe to make something like that, like little flowers with a bead inside. I don't know. What do you think about it? Should I try and make 1 or 2 and put them out for the sale? Yeah, how do they look like? How does this heart look like? I have another one that I made similar to this one from a bigger yarn, heavier yarn. This one is a simple cotton yarn. So it looks like much bigger, like more thicker. And yeah, this one is more delicate, more delicate, I would say. I personally prefer this one more better than this one. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. So basically, adding up to the second task, as it's very little one, just to think about the next one set of things that I could just like make a packet of something, some small things that can be sewn to something or yeah, used as a decoration to something. So this is going to be my task number 2. So, and that leaves me with the task number 3 for this week. I have to say honestly, I don't have it. I don't have any idea what I could possibly do. And exactly, not what I would want to do, but what I could possibly do. Because as I said, this previous week was, it was something else. It has eaten me alive with all those tantrums from the kids, and also that it's now the summertime and I'm trying to take them everywhere, like let's go when it's too hot, let's go to the swimming pool, let's go to the playgrounds, let's go to the park. And it's like going with a little baby is always like, you know, stressful. And at the end of the day you might see, what have I done? I have not done then what we went to the playground, came back. But it's actually tiresome. It's like it's stressful, tiresome, and not maybe stressful, but it is tiresome at the end of the day. And you can just fall asleep with the kids. Or, as I said, I think I said it before, I mentioned that I got myself a coloring book, very lovely coloring book. Happiness blooms from within. Maybe it does. I guess so. It does. So I like that this coloring book is in a hardcover, because usually I would see some grown-up coloring books and I would think maybe I should buy myself, because I have never bought before any coloring books for myself. You know, my kids have plenty, but for myself, I have not bought any. And yeah, I like that this has a cover, and maybe the pages are itself not that like illustrations are maybe not the best for which I would say the most likable, but they're pretty okay, I guess. Yeah, different patterns and so on. And the paper is very good. It's very thick, so I can use good markers and, you know, paint it good so that it will not go on the other side through. So, and you know, the other evening I just put my kids to sleep, and what, you know, guess what I did? I just was, hey, I was coloring the snails and the flowers. And guess what? It was so soothing. It was so peaceful. It maybe sometimes we just need to put aside even our hobbies or something that we love to do so much, and have a little break from that. Because I like crocheting. I like crocheting so much. That's why I even started these videos, and because I like to share with my passion. But when I feel that if I have to combine it with other things that more important things in my everyday life, uh, then I do not enjoy it maybe that much anymore. That it becomes like some kind of obligation, not like a joyful activity. So what I'm saying is that, yeah, I will not give myself okay, I will give myself the third task, and that is going to be to think about the task which I set myself last week about the strompler, because I still have it on my mind, and I guess I would like to try it. Some loosely crocheted cotton strompler for my baby boy, because, well, he was running, like, he's growing so big and so fast, and I'm like running out of the clothes. So I ordered him some on Amazon, some clothes, yeah, some trousers and everything. And I was like, if I do this now, it will like make me not to crochet anymore, because oh, he has clothes now. All is good. But I don't have the strompler, so I might still think about that one. So let me put my third task. If I'm finishing with the spider, stress-free, and then I need to finish this small thing with the hearts, and the third one is going to be just to think in a cool way, stress-free way, maybe try and think about the strompler, or maybe even start it. So that's going to be my goal number 3 for this week. And within that, I just want to wish you a lovely week ahead as well. Please take it easy on yourself. I think sometimes when we say that life is hard, oh, it's so hard. I don't think that life is hard. Life is easy, very simple and easy. But we people, we make it hard. We make it complicated. We with our emotions, we with our everyday problems and struggles and whatever else, we make it hard. So just take it easy. Don't make anything hard. Don't complicate life. Let's try and take it like slowly, okay? It's all gonna be good. I hope to see you next week on Monday, or, well, I hope on Monday, because I'm really trying to work on my editing skills. So take care of yourselves. Ciao.